Creatinine is a natural waste product that is produced by the normal breakdown of muscles and digestion of protein in the food. It may also be produced by consuming a lot of proteins as part of a diet. This waste product is usually transported to the kidneys through the bloodstream for filtering out with urine. Dietary modifications and lifestyle changes may also help lower creatinine levels. Along with your medicines and other treatments, ask your healthcare professional whether the following lifestyle changes are appropriate for you. Trust me, in this eye-opening video, I am going to tell you about creatinine and how to control its level. This video give a new look to your life, so keep with me at the end. Let's start the video with its amazing effects on body. What is creatinine? Creatinine is a waste product that's generated when you use your muscles. Eating lots of protein may also produce small amounts of this organic compound. Tips to lower creatinine levels. So the next time one wonders how can I lower my creatinine levels, the following 12 tips may be the answer. Tip number 1: avoid supplements containing creatine. Creatinine is naturally produced in the body. Creatine supplements may be used for more energy and enhancing performance in sports-related activities, but such supplements can also increase the creatinine levels in the body. In addition to its natural form, creatine is available as an oral supplement. Some athletes use these creatinine-producing supplements to help enhance athletic performance. Anyone wishing to reduce their creatinine levels to improve their kidney function should not take creatine supplements. While creatine supplementation has been widely studied, there is a lack of long-term studies on people with kidney disease. For anyone wishing to reduce creatinine in the body naturally, it is important to stop taking creatine supplements. Tip number 2: decrease protein intake. Consuming proteins in excess naturally increases the amount of creatinine in the body, at least temporarily. In particular, consuming red meat definitely increases creatinine levels in the body. People following diets very high in red meat or other protein sources, including dairy products, may have higher creatinine levels than people who eat fewer of those foods. If you eat lots of red meat, switch to more vegetable-based dishes. Try swapping out beef burgers for vegetable patties, hearty vegetable stew, lentil soup. Other protein sources like eggs and chicken, including dairy products, may also contribute to high creatinine levels. Switching to a more vegetable-based diet and limiting the intake of proteins can be beneficial in lowering creatinine levels in the body. Tip number 3: eat more fiber. Keeping a more fiber-based diet may help to manage high creatinine levels. It may be especially beneficial for people with chronic kidney diseases. Fiber can be found in many foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes. Whole grain foods, fruits, vegetables, legumes, etc., should be incorporated into the diet. Tip number 4: keep up hydration levels. Dehydration may contribute to high creatinine levels in the body and aggravate symptoms of dry throat, fatigue, and dizziness. Making sure to stay amply hydrated and replenish fluids when sweating out is important to prevent dehydration as well as keep creatinine levels normal. However, patients with certain kidney diseases may have an issue with fluid intake. For such patients, it is suggested to consult a doctor about the amount of water and other fluids that may be suitable for them at a time. Tip number 5: decrease intake of salt. Consuming foods with excessive salt may lead to high blood pressure, which may potentially cause kidney function problems. When the kidneys are not able to filter the blood properly, creatinine may not be filtered out through the urine. This may lead to a rise in creatinine levels. Processed foods contain high amounts of sodium and phosphorus, which may contribute to kidney problems. Tip number 6: avoid overuse of NSAIDs. OTC medicines and nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, should not be used more than the recommended amounts, especially when a person has kidney disease. To manage pain and inflammatory conditions, it is best to consult a doctor to discuss alternative treatments. Tip number 7: avoid smoking. Smoking tobacco can cause harm to the body in a number of ways other than raising blood pressure and causing kidney problems. Avoiding smoking may be quite beneficial to avoid kidney problems and reduce creatinine levels. Tip number 8: limit intake of alcohol. Excessive alcohol usage may potentially impair kidney function along with other vital organs. Drinking alcohol may also lead to high blood pressure. Research has shown that moderate alcohol consumption may help decrease the risk of chronic kidney disease. Other studies have shown that excessive alcohol has the potential to damage the kidneys. It can also contribute to conditions like high blood pressure and alcohol dependency. If you drink alcohol, consult your healthcare professional about the safest levels for your health needs. It may be beneficial to limit the intake of alcohol to keep creatinine levels in check. Tip number 9: avoid exercises that cause strain. Muscular activity leads to the production of creatinine in our body. Overuse or excessive use of muscles can lead to a spike in creatinine levels in the blood. People with high creatinine levels must avoid exercising too much or performing strenuous activities until creatinine levels come back to normal. Tip number 10: drink chamomile tea. Chamomile tea has been known for its multifarious benefits, including reducing high creatinine levels. Drinking chamomile tea regularly may help to reduce the amount of creatinine in the body and benefit overall health. Tip number 11: try apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is well known for its antimicrobial properties and for keeping the body healthy by preventing numerous health conditions. Apple cider vinegar may also help reduce creatinine levels in the body and prevent it from rising while also keeping kidney stones at bay. Low or moderate consumption of apple cider vinegar may be enough to reap its benefits. Tip number 12: consume bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is a nutrient-dense vegetable containing high quantities of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fibers. Bitter gourd may also work as a natural diuretic, helping to improve blood circulation in the body and lowering blood creatinine levels. Therefore, it may be a good idea to try bitter gourd as a vegetable dish or drink its juice. The presence of certain specific diseases or conditions can also cause disturbance in the creatinine levels of your body. Some of the diseases that can potentially raise it are mentioned below. They are as follows: sudden shock, excessive blood loss, autoimmune disorders, urinary tract infections, high blood pressure, abnormal muscle breakdown, diabetes mellitus, gout. Symptoms that can accompany high creatinine: drug toxicity, drug-induced nephrotoxicity, kidney infection, pyelonephritis, glomerulonephritis, diabetes, heart disease, urinary tract blockage, kidney failure. How can I get my creatinine levels checked? Below we have mentioned some tests that you must take if you are experiencing any signs or symptoms related to creatinine. They are as follows: serum creatinine, KidPro. Conclusion: creatinine is a natural byproduct of muscle usage in the body, which gets filtered out. A temporary rise in creatinine levels may not be a cause of worry, as it may be due to a rise in level of activity, excessive protein consumption, or use of creatine supplements. But if it becomes a chronic condition, it is advisable to consult a doctor for appropriate treatment. Making dietary and lifestyle changes, including changes to medications consumed, may help to manage creatinine levels in the body.